There we go. Hello. How's it going? Is it going good? Good. I did say we were gonna do this first, but let me test something out that I googled. Let's go. Where's the sewers at? Ooh, just one test, just one little test. It'll take a couple of minutes, but just one little test. Let me move over there. You had impact your current PP regen. Hello, Hannah. How are you? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It was a lie. It was a lie. Unless I did something wrong. Huh. You see, I could have started streaming 2 hours earlier, but let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what happened. Are there any skills that give other characters CP? If max CP fully healed. Oh. Let me test some more things. Let me test it one more again. What was I gonna say? I was working on the Fire Emblem thumbnail, and then no, Lloyd. And then I tried getting Fire Emblem Awakening working on my to be able to stream. It's mostly done. I just have to figure out the layout somehow. I'll figure it out. And it's exciting. Is that going to be the next? I wouldn't say next, but yes, next. I'm curious how you like it. I am curious as well. I think the thumbnail took me half an hour to make. It was the thing I was trying to set up to get the 3DS to work. I was like, well, it ain't pretty, but it's something. Okay, let me test this again. No, is this the wrong way? This is the wrong way. I also had to set up the controls. I was a little confused on what to do. No! Run. Who's Yin? I don't know. I don't know who Yin is. I was lied to. Yin is the... Oh, she's the purple-haired girl. The dancer. Luckily with something like Fire Emblem, there isn't really anything to do on the touchscreen. Hopefully not, but it's I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it out. Maybe I'll just not worry about the bottom part. Actually, let me just Google Fire Emblem Awakening stream. Fire Emblem Awakening. Fire Emblem Awakening Part 1. I think it just shows the map. Oh. Then maybe I should. Oh, am I gonna have to make a new overlay? You're gonna play Awakening Pog? Mm-hmm. Through popular demand, Awakening will be played. Yeah, this person has the map. What to do. I played an embarrassing amount of Awakening in my youth. Ooh. I also want to play Echoes, but that one's gonna have to wait. Well, okay, so I'll have to make maybe the screen smaller, or maybe Youth, yes. In my youth as well, yeah, like 2 decades ago. I'll think about it later. Anyways, let me do this. And you've got time. Do I have time? Do I, as death swiftly approaches my age? Do I? Talk to the embassy at the reception for a new event. I'm first. No, you're not. I'm like twice your age, Hannah. In the inside. Or maybe not. I don't know. Hello, SSS. How are you doing today? Figured it'd be busier than past years, but this is too much. Yeah, we know how you feel. You seem just as swamped as us. Us police officers really do have our plates full during the festival. By the way, we received a support request for the Metropolitan Division. Is anyone from their department in right now? Oh, you mean the request regarding ticketing illegally parked cars? They're so busy, it seems they've been flying in and out the building all day. I might be able to catch someone if I call now, though. Perfect, could we ask you to do that for us? It would be most helpful. Yeah, let's knock this one out. Looks like we're in agreement then. Understood, I'll call them immediately. Feel free to wait in the conference room until they arrive. We've been waiting here an awfully long time. They must be pretty busy. Yeah, not much we can do about it. Festival must have them running around like headless chickens. Sorry about that. We all had our hands full a bit there. Illegal parking? Yeah. I think I've accidentally done that maybe once or twice. Because sometimes you just don't know. You just don't know sometimes. Or you're in a rush. Sorry for making you guys wait. Don't worry about it. I'm the Metropolitan Division's Chief, Jolly. And I'm Officer Kate of the same division. Thanks for lending us a hand, Special Support Section. Looks like we'll have to give a formal introduction this time around. I'm Lloyd Banning of the Special Support Section, and these three are my colleagues. We know you're swamped with work, but would you mind explaining the details of the request? No problem, allow me to explain. But first, I think that's enough with the formalities. I don't mind if we speak more casually now. Sorry, our chief likes to take things easy. Anyway, I think this was written in the support request. I'd like you to ticket any illegally parked vehicles on the outskirts of town. This goes without saying, but everyone's short on hands during the anniversary festival. All we needed to do is jot down the car's license and slap a warning sticker on it for us. Is that really all you'd like for us to do? You don't need us to tow them? Yeah, don't worry about that. They're probably not getting anything more severe than a fine. Anyway, a lot of people drove in from the Empire or the Republic, so they don't know the parking rules. Towing would be too much. More importantly, you'll need to watch out for the cars that have parking permits. Yes, not every car is necessarily parked there illegally. Some of them obtain permits to park there beforehand, so you'll need to exercise caution. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for the ones with permits. Okay, I think I understand the procedure. I think I recall seeing 4 or 5 cars at the eastern and western exits of the town. Let's go check both spots first. Indeed. Okay, let me give you this list of permit holders. And while you're at it, take this pack of warning stickers. We like to call this our illegal parking enforcement kit. Okay, got it. Please report to Rebecca once you've completed our request. Kate and I are gonna hit the city, so we'll be gone all day. Understood. We'll give our reports to Rebecca. Alright, we need to go head up those exits. Yes, let us be off. And then my computer sort of got a virus. So I needed to reset my Chrome at the factory, or set Chrome after installing the thing to play Awakening. And I had to I logged into my Gmail, to my Twitch, I have to log into Crunchyroll, I have to log into Amazon too. And some other stuff. It looks like the thing I bought arrives at 10 tomorrow, so it might be a little too late for their stream. Go to the east, exit through the east door, then check all lessons, place a holy. After this, search for big vehicles, and so okay, go to the East Street. Go to East Street. Where's East Street? Is it gone? Yeah, after I reset, it was gone. I felt like I don't know. I felt like an old guy because I was asking Arumi for help. It was like, Arumi, I don't know how to install it. Help, please help. So yeah, she helped me out a bit, but she was gonna start a stream. If you have trouble, I don't want to even think it. No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I was just dumb. And then I encountered another issue that Rumi didn't tell me about, so I figured that out in a couple of minutes. Oh. Wait, I actually have to read the thing? No way. Of all vehicles on the map. After this, search for a pink vehicle, stand in front of it, and select the first option. It says pink vehicle. This is the only pink vehicle. Reading? Nah, I got the guide. Still have to read, but not as much. Move toward the west street and go through the west door. Okay. Readings for chumps. And I'm a chump, so this is why I'm reading. Return to the East Street and check the license of the white and brown car and return to East Street. The heck? This looks like a new enemy. They are not a new enemy. They got destroyed. To the East Street and check and am I doing something wrong? I don't know. Do I actually have to read? I thought the guy was gonna stop that. Is it because I didn't read them all? Is that it? Is that why? Alright, I think we've checked all the cars. Let's finish placing the remaining stickers so we can give a report. Sounds like a plan, my man. I don't think they were in a hurry, so it may be a good idea to check all of the cars one more time before we return. However, we aren't able to remove any incorrectly placed stickers. Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Uh-oh. I was supposed to read all of them. This is what happens when you don't follow the guide to a T. Hold on a second. I feel like I've seen this license plate number before. Dude, all it says is check it. It doesn't say to put a sticker on it. Okay, so now I think I gotta check this. Wait, what? Didn't we see this plate number over at the east exit too? Actually, I think you're right. I don't think it was this type of truck though. It is against state regulations for multiple vehicles to share an identical license plate number. Yeah, Teotat's right. Gotta have a unique number or you're breaking the law. Probably a good idea to jot this plate down, yeah? Absolutely. We'd better report this to the Metropolitan Division later. Oh, so if you do that, you get a plus 4 extra points. So you can still complete the job, get 3 points, or you can do the job correctly and get 7 points. Don't miss any more double P's. I can't miss them or I'll cry. I already cry at night, never mind. I'll cry even more. How's a request to take care of those illegally parked cars going? Please notify me once you're ready to hand... I'm ready. You get a leeway of 4 in this game. Oh, okay. So I guess I can't miss anymore. Understood, I'll take care of it now. I apologize for the inconvenience, but do you mind waiting until they're here? Not at all. You understand they're busy. That's it for the report. Here's a list of license plates for any illegally parked cars. Oh, you even looked all the license plates and permits for us. Yes, you are thorough, so I don't believe there are any mistakes. Many of the owners were from either the Republic or the Empire, so we had to be especially careful. Well, you guys went that far for us. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded if you guys just rushed through it. That's typically how we do things now. What are you talking about, Chief? We take our job very seriously. Oh yeah, I guess you do, huh? My bad. Anyway, it looks like we've managed to write off one task from our to-do list. Thanks, guys. This should give us a bit more breathing room. Right, allow me to give you my thanks. You can definitely count on the SSS to take care of your work, eh? Can't even escape the handyman treatment at headquarters, can we? Hey Lloyd, shouldn't we tell them about the inconsistency? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There was one thing. What's wrong? We noticed something strange at the license plate. There were 2 cars that shared the same license plate number across both exits. I believe the license plate number was CL1101. Wait, seriously? Could one of those plates be forgery? I think I know what's going on. You need to pay a fee to obtain a parking permit, right? But you get charged daily for those things, so it ends up costing a pretty hefty sum of Mira to park there the whole festival. Someone probably wanted to skip out on springing for 2 separate permits. Wow, what a cheap guy. Guess we should be glad it's not anything more serious than that, though. Indeed. Hey, do me a favor and check this out for me. Yes, sir. No, it looks like our job here is done. We'll be taking our leave now. If you ever need assistance again, the SSS will gladly tackle the case for you. Thanks, we'll be counting on you. The festival has been dumping loads of work on us, but let's keep up the hustle. Let's go! That's 1 side quest down. Many famous views of Crossbell. Head to the Harbor District into the CNS and talk to... Okay, Harbor District, here we come. I wonder, because they're like, it's like the secret side quests. You can miss those. Like there had to be somebody that talked to every single NPC to have somehow figured that out at some point. Yeah, I know, I understand, but it's hard. It's hard to talk to everyone, voice it, and then, I don't know. Trying to finish games on time? Oh yeah, it's different if you're streaming. Yeah, it was like Sonic. Sonic was a 2-hour game. Somehow took me 3 hours. A little over 3 hours to beat it. Welcome to the Crossbell news service. How may we help you today? Well, hello, we're the special support section. We're here to follow up on the support request you submitted. Oh, it's nice to meet you all. Thank you for coming. The person responsible for submitting the request wanted to explain it to you in person. Do you mind? Is now a good time? Yeah, we're fine to help you out right now. Wonderful. In that case, could you please head up to the second floor? I'll call the one who submitted the request and let her know you're here. Okay, sounds good. Guess you should head upstairs. Uno momento, por favor. Where is it? Uh-oh. Hello, my wonderful friends from the special support section. It's you, Grace. Why am I not surprised? Come on, what the heck did I ever do to you guys? Pretty rude reactions to give one of your most loyal fans. And here I went to the trouble of calling you down here when I'm oh so busy. I truly am so unappreciated. And that what you said makes any sense. That is unimportant, though. Now your explanation, please. Jeez, I figured you'd react like that. Anyway, let me give you the rundown. You probably got the gist of it from the initial request, but I'll give you some more details. The Crossbell Times is aiming to publish an additional issue to act as tour guide. And your best friend Grace is leading the charge. Isn't this my most fabulous idea ever? Eh? Gotta admit, I'm on board. Please continue, Grace. Alright, so I'd like for you all to go take photos to use in the magazine. I want you to get the snazziest shots you can at Crossbell's most popular sightseeing spots. Monsters roam the highways, so we aren't the most suited to go straight to the front lines to get some great action shots, you know? True. However, I have my reservations as to whether any of us are qualified for the job. We can't guarantee the level of quality you require with the photographs we take. It is already busy enough, thanks to how crazy the anniversary festival is. He usually is my right-hand photographer, but alas. I prepared a nice little memo for you guys that outlines all the best tourist spots to take photos. I'm counting on you to bring some fantastic shots. As long as at least one of you have the tiniest bit of experience handling a camera, and I think we'll manage. I suppose that would be me. Oh, seriously? You have experience taking photos, Ellie? News to me. Curious, I would believe one would need to use an orbital camera for some time to master it. But well, it was a hobby of mine while I was studying abroad. Of course, it's been quite some time since then. I'll probably gotten a bit rusty at it. You'll get the job done, trust me. It's still better than being completely green. Well, now that we've resolved that issue, are you feeling up to the task? Yeah, we should be good to go. We accept your request, Grace. Oh, my heroes. Well then, here you go. So all I'm gonna do is find the scenic spots around Crossbell and take some photos. This camera. Bingo! I better not find any scratches on it when you bring it back, okay? Alright, there's one more thing I'd advise you to be cautious of. And what's that? The Arabonia Empire's borders can be seen as clear as day from Belgard Gate. And as can the Calverdarian border from Tangren Gate. It's a huge no-no to include any pictures of them in our magazine, so please do try and avoid snapping any shots of them, okay? Is it due to political tensions? Nail on the head. Ellie, circumstances on our side prohibit us from using them too. Okay, and taking any photos of the border is a no-go. Anything else you should know? Yep, I'm setting a minimum quota for 5 photos to submit. Feel free to take more than that if you can, of course. We're gonna publish it at the end of this festival, so go ahead and take your time finding all the best spots. After all, the more photos you take, the more it'll help us out in the long run. And yeah, that's about it for now. Understood. When you've wrapped everything up, just let our receptionist know and she'll give me a ring. Well anyway, back to work I go. I'll be eagerly awaiting your results. Some people never change. Man, she'd be a solid 10 if personality wasn't part of the equation. Certainly can be a bit too animated at times. It's a mystery to me where exactly she gets all her boundless energy from. Well, regardless, seems she managed to skillfully redirect all of her busy work onto us. It's all good. Didn't sound like she was in too big of a hurry for the photos. As long as we remember to take photos as we're out and about on our rounds, we should be just fine. True enough, entrusting the photography to Elian will ensure that this request will be completed with ease. But please lower your expectations. It was just a small hobby of mine. I'm sure you'll be fine, Ellie. Let's just make sure to remember to take some photographs whenever we come across a scenic spot. Okay. No! To obtain some pictures, the place where you need to take photos. Dang. Dang. To take the picture on the last location, you'll first need to wait until the 4th day of this chapter. Then you have to follow the indications mentioned in the walkthrough to know when the place where you'll need to take pictures will become. Shoot. Dang it. Dang. Oh no. Ah, shoot. I don't know where these places are. How did I don't know. How did I open up? Oh. Try to picture all the locations. Yeah. Amorica Village. Okay. I had to press start. Oh, in front of the farm. Where in tarnation is the farm at? This is the Amorica Old Road. But where's the dang on farm at? I ain't got a clue. You think this is the farm? Or do they mean the place that's all the way at the beginning? Because if it is, I'll cry. I don't know what they mean by farm. Old America Road. Is that still the Old America Road? Do do do. I remember the farm being like southeast. Okay, this is still Old America Road. Oh man. Oh man. This isn't the farm. This isn't the farm. I don't know where I'm at anymore. I'm lost. I think this is the farm. I've been wrong before though. Oh, there we go. My stream crashed, so I will be here and perceiving. Oh no, Reed! Aw, that sucks. Well, thank you for being here and perceiving. If you get back to streaming, I hope it goes back up. I'm sure it is. I bet we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Don't mind taking a few photos for us, Ellie? Not at all. Don't expect a masterpiece from me, though. Relax, Mademoiselle. I'm sure it'll turn out great. Just gotta peek through that lens, give it a click, then bam, we're all set, yeah? If only capturing a great photo were that simple. You have to plan your composition to ensure you capture your subject, how you want to in the frame. The slightest change in weather or wind can also drastically alter the impression of the final picture. Sometimes I'll come across a picture-perfect shot that lasts for only a brief second and will be lost forever if you miss your chance. Here, the difference in quality between amateur and professional photography is immediately apparent. I would imagine a simpleton would have difficulty grasping any level of intricacy or nuance required for the task. Hey now, just where was that last comment directed? Alright, let's calm down everyone. We need to let Ellie focus on taking the photo. Alright, I'll do my best. Ooh! Phew, there we go. I took a couple of extras just in case. Hey, looks like you pulled through. How'd it turn out? I won't have an answer for you until we've seen the developed photos. At the very best, I think they'll get the job done. I believe it would be safe to assume Ellie has regained her photography skills. Well, I'm no expert in the field, so I'll trust her judgment. We should keep our eyes peeled for other scenic locations we can take photos of. With that, shall we get going? Sheesh, is every photo gonna be like that? I'm gonna cry. Back to the guide. Now I gotta go to America Village. Why wasn't this in order? No, maybe this was in order, but I just suck. Too bad the only fast travel options are the highway and when you're in the city. I'll just get me some extra Jimmy Gems. Oh, he almost touched me. I was about to be no bueno. Pick Sethith for each one. We like to see it. That's good too. But it's funny because since fire and water I think are my lowest, and everything is going up at around the same amount, it's like those 5 will always be on top. Amarka Village's field and apiary are as beautiful as ever. Crossbell's a scene farming village. Grace's tourist guide might benefit from a landscape shot of this. It's picture perfect, that's for sure. With how clean the air is here, you can see the countryside spread out far, far into the distance. This may very well be the only place in Crossbell that you can witness such a beautiful, untainted sight. If only there were farmers working in the fields for our picture. This spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article, farmers or not. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. With that, we shall get going. That was quick. Now, Ursula, where the heck is Ursula Road at? That's Ursula, or see it. I see it. I perceive it. It's south. Ursula Road. You'll be able to see an amphitheater and some ruins atop of the water. Nope. Beep beep. Boop boop beep. Okay. Let me check again. Okay, yeah, Saf. But again, looks like the last photo is on the 4th day. So even though I'm trying to complete this side quest, I'll be completing it until the very, very last picture I need to take. No! It's fine. Was it here? This big old body of water is the loop in this river, eh? What's that thingy floating all the way out in the middle supposed to be? I'm gonna guess there's some old ruins. The database contains no details either. The only information I found was that entry is prohibited. I can't speak to the ruins' origins, but I've heard people refer to it as a matchmaking shrine. If a man stands on the left of the observation platform and the woman on the right, they can give their vows and live happily ever after. I don't know about that, Mademoiselle. That kind of sounds like an old wives' tale. Maybe we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Let me take a sip of water. It's already almost 11? Good job, Ellie. It seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Okay, we're barely on 4 out of 9. Crossbell's church should be nowhere near around here. Nine, yeah. And like I said, you can't do area 9 until you until the 4th day. Is what the guide says. What is this side quest? 2,000 mirror and 60p if you get the 4th area. So I'm kind of like, She said 5, but she said, oh, extras would be nice. So I'm assuming those are those extra 4. In the first zone, exiting the northwest, go up to the stairs, look east. Then you reach the graveyard and stand next to the grave in the middle. Nine? Yeah, 9. Sheesh, that's a safety hazard if I've ever seen one. There ain't even a fence here. Hardly doubt anyone would be standing on the edge of a cliff like this in the first place. Look, you can see the bottom of the valley from here. Quite the drop, isn't it? If you surf for too long, it starts to feel like it's sucking you down into it. It's not a very pleasant feeling. This is a cemetery after all. Talking about a cemetery, I'm going to a funeral tomorrow. Perhaps someone from the other side is beckoning. And I don't have good clothes to go to a funeral with. I wonder if a shirt with stripes, a button-up shirt with like stripes is good. It's like the least colorful shirt I have. I think it's purple. I don't know. Yeah. What was it? It's what was it? A coworker's family member died. We're all gonna go see him during the funeral tomorrow. Did you really have to phrase it like that, Tio? But putting that aside, the spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. We'll do the honors, Ellie. That's nice that you're going for him. Yeah, well, I feel like, I don't know. We're all going, and I feel like it'd be pretty bad if any of us didn't go. I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. It seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Waterfall Highway. Halfway on the road to Mains. Okay. Funny how there were monsters here when there were parked cars, but now there's no enemies. I can even destroy these enemies already? Huh, okay. That's fine by me. There goes the onion of death. Okay, I think one more. And we'll make it to the waterfall. No! Ah, we're fine, we're good. It doesn't give us nearly enough as if we were to fight them, but time-wise though, this isn't a sightseeing place? There's no way. I don't believe it. No! I wonder where the where the waterfall's at. Halfway on your way to Mains, to the north exit, the residential district, to the west towards the tunnel, you'll be able to see a waterfall once you cross the bridge. Did we already cross a bridge? Or is this the bridge? I'm hearing water. Oh, this waterfall. The sight never becomes any less impressive, especially so when we're this close up. Yes, this is one of Crossbell's landmarks. You would be hard-pressed to find a waterfall this grand in another country. I bet it gives off such a soothing vibe. Next time someone talks about cleansing their heart and mind, I know exactly where to send them. Should we meditate under the waterfall? We can do the alms and everything. They said meditation under a waterfall with only wearing a loincloth can help you reach true enlightenment. That sounds a bit dangerous for me. I think I'll pass. I would rather vomit than picture you in a loincloth. Thank you very much. Come on, Teotot. Don't be shy. Putting that idea aside, this spot would be a nice photo for Grace's article. Will you please do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. And with that, we managed to meet Grace's 5-photo quota. Let's run these by her when we get the chance. Which is not the answer. The Moon Monastery. Head to the tunnel and head... Huh? A monastery. And to the west path afterwards. Oh, the place they told us we couldn't go through last time. Oh, we can go through here now? Oh no! Am I gonna get one shot? I should have saved. Oh, these enemies are tough. It's fine, it's fine. I should probably say that's starting to scare me. There we go. Because it has been almost an hour. Wait. Until you reach the monastery. How far is the monastery? Oh, it's not that far. Ah. They're both weak to fire. What? Oh. I see, I see. Support. Let me cast breathe. Wow, new equipment and everything. Obviously, I'm not hitting the enemies from the back either, so I'm guessing that also messes me up. Was that a waste of VP? Maybe. Did I finish them off quickly though? I sure did. Please turn around. No, you didn't see me. How far are you gonna go? There we go, let's go. Oh yeah, backstabbing helps so much. Well, I thought I already had a bulletproof jacket. No, I could have saved money. I can sell it, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It could be though. It could be worse. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. I wonder how many people are putting their tears in a balm. There's a lot of them. Three? Okay. We have enough for like one upgrade. I missed? That was a lot of damage for a miss. What's with these ruins? They look dilapidated? I think it's the ruins of a temple built during the Middle Ages. Whatever the details are, the CGF doesn't want anyone entering, judging by the barricade. The same as Stargazer's Tower. No reason to go trespassing still. Quite the view, isn't it? Maybe we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. We'll do the honors, Ellie. Okay, leave it to me. Don't ruin the photo. I see what you did there. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Okay, number 7, West Crossbell Highway. The heck is a oh no! No! I gotta walk all the way back. This feels like I'm doing the Nina Kuni side quest. Because I'd be like, oof, I gotta do all that, especially the familiar one. Never again. Honestly, shoot. I wish I was in Mayu's shoes. Who grinded to like level 60. I don't even think she's halfway through the game. I guess it's easier when you're like streaming and just talking to a whole lot of people. It makes the time go by easier, but what was it? 10 hours? She did 10 hours, right? That's a lot. She's barely at 30%. Yeah, but you see how fast she defeated those bosses? Honestly, when she fought the boar tank, I was like, sheesh, that was so quick. I remember it took me like at least minimum 15 to 20 minutes. And I was low on MP. What was it? The tank used its ultimate attack on Mayu and Oliver took like 10 damage. Yeah, the longest part of the game is a side quest now. Yeah, that's the issue. And then the other issue is that she leveled up so much and evolved so many of her familiars. Some of the rank 1 familiars she needs for the familiar quest that she already got. So she has to recatch them. The only reason I did those side quests too is because he would give you items to evolve your familiars to where am I going? West Crossbell Highway. At least they aren't Toko. Yeah, at least they're not Toko. It could be worse. Because it was Tokoing a lot of time. Was it worth? I don't think so. Thank you. Then head east to return to the previous section and move a bit until you can see the railroad tracks to the north. Pick the worst familiar, right? Can't believe she was on that island for 3 streams. Imagine if I did the chicken gambling for 3 streams straight. I would cry. Where are the... I'd give up in an hour. Go to the east. Yeah, head east. Am I going crazy? I said east a little bit. If I was a railroad track, where would I be? Oh. The Transcontinental Railroad. Yep, things connect Arabonia to Calaver, all when running smack dab through the middle of Crossbell. Thing impressive when you think about it. Freight trains are also used to transport goods in out of Assett. It wouldn't be a stretch to say that the railroad symbolizes modern-day Crossbell. Oh, Hannah, and that thing you told me about today. When do you think you would open the thing? It would have made for something really spectacular. What's up, Tio? That would seem a train is approaching after all. Wait, seriously? That's freaking sweet, man. Think it's time for that picture-perfect moment, Mademoiselle? Get the camera, Ellie. Okay. Let's go. There it goes. Yeah, I think that might have been the first time I've seen a moving train up close and personal like that. How'd it go, Ellie? Well, it was a moving object, and I was a bit rushed, but I think it'll get the job done. Oh, really? Well, you managed to pull the camera out pretty quickly, so we owe you one. Anyway, let's get a move on. Maybe by the end of the month, at earliest, or maybe sometime next month. Oh, okay. I see. Imagine if none of these pictures turn out well. I'm sure they'll turn out well. They're all a blurry mess. She's like, well, it's the thought that counts. Or she'll be like, I guess I'll have to take these photos myself. So head to the south of Crossbell. Why do you ask? Huh? I'm just curious. Just wondering. Where the heck am I going? Crossbell south? Do. Head to okay. I guess I'll just take the tower. Oh no, I can't. Not to these enemies yet. They're barely weak to fire. Daijoubu. Okay. I was kind of hoping for Laffy to stream today because he's so close. He's so close to being my favorite character. One of my favorite characters. But I guess he has life to handle. He'll be tomorrow. Yeah, more than likely. He usually streams on Friday. Hope the second call went well. I hope his second call went well too. Uh-oh. Until you reach I'm at the tower. Oh. Stargazer Razor's Tower. It's been a while since we fought you in here. On second glance, this place sure is beautiful, isn't it? From the outside, absolutely. From the inside, not so much. Wouldn't that be wise to conduct an investigation of the entire tower someday? Letting mysteries like this go unchecked always leaves a sour taste in my mouth. She's 14. Considering the place is under the CGF's jurisdictions, that might be easier said than done, Tiotat. On top of that, you have to get permission from a guy that won't greenlight anything that doesn't earn him a promotion. Well, with all the problems to deal with, we'll never get bored. Anyway, this spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. We'll do the others, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Cha-choon, choon. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Okay, well, I've taken 8 photos. I have to wait till the 4th day to take the 9th photo. Head to Bellegarde Gate from West Street and then select the first option in the bus stop. No! There's times when I try to find the right place to stand to get the green chest with Swain. I hate that. I hate it. Because it's like, I can see the chest. Why isn't it? Why is chest no worky? If chest there, why no shoot? If chest visible, why not shot visible? Do 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 do. Going to speak, I guess. It's probably his arthritis acting up. TBH. Wait, Swainey's either in his mid-20s or mid-30s. Nobody knows. So he's kind of around our age. Just saying. Held to Bellegarde Gate from West Street. West Street, Bellegarde Gate. I refuse to believe he's in his 20s. I mean, mid to late 20s. Because if that was 10 years, I don't think he was more than 15 at least. Or maybe, I don't know. Or 20 years? 20 years? Like the first option on the bus stop. You enter Bellegarde, then go through the north door and go up the stairs, and then continue through the hallway. Okay. I looked it up. The wiki says 25. Not helpful. I mean, they never give you his age. So that's understandable. Once you enter, where's the entrance? Let me save again. Are you ready to complete chapter 3 tomorrow? Doubt. What in the world is this? Huh, was this here the other day? Let's take a little peek, shall we? Brandy, is something wrong? This thing is one of the CGF's armored cars. Why is it here? On top of that, it went so far as to conceal it with this tarp. Conceal is a bit much. It's barely hiding the thing at all. In fact, this attempt to hide the thing only makes it more conspicuous. Yeah, did we get a support request from someone at Belgard Gate? Maybe this armored car has something to do with it. I believe that the request was to search for a lost item. And as for the client, it was a warrant officer Mariel. Randy, have you heard of her? I know her. She's a former co-worker of mine. Back then she was still a sergeant major, but she moved up in the ranks pretty quickly. She may be busy with work, but we should try asking her about the request. Perhaps she could casually bring up the armored car, and if you're so interested in it. Good idea. Alright, let's pay her a visit. Go upstairs to continue through the hallway until you reach the door. Want the small red carpet and the entrance. Where's the red carpet at? It says, then go to the north door. Go up the stairs. I'm assuming over here? I see no stairs. This one, I assume? Oh, come on. It couldn't have just disappeared if I don't find it soon. Well, Mariel, how's my favorite CGF soldier doing? Mayu! Hello, we were just talking about you. I'm glad you were finally able to get Toko. Now we can finally get to the game. I'm here watching... Can't chat though. That's fine. Thank you, Mayu, for... Thank you. That's fine. Hope whatever you're doing is going well. Hello, hello. What? Wait, Randy? What are you doing here? And just who are these three? I heard Sweeney. Sorry about that. I thought he's either late 20s or mid 30s, I would say. Oh, sorry about that. I'm Lloyd Banning of the Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. We came to ask about the support request you submitted to us. Oh, now that I think about it, Randy did mention something about a Special Support Section. And I did send a request into you guys too, didn't I? I completely forgot. He got transported 15 years in the past and looks at least 15, so he must be at least, but he could be 14, he could be 10, he could be 16, 17. You never know. I'm sure you, just like you, Hannah, who's still being given the kids menu. That's alright, I'm sure you must have been swamped with your work. But that's good, that means you get to color while you wait for your dinner. Or lunch, or breakfast. Classic Mariel, she puts on a serious face, but she's really not all there. He looks 40. So you must had a hard time. Yeah, I mean, look at his clothes. Look at Namba from Like a Dragon. The hobo life be hurting. Plus, he's slouching all the time, unkept hair. Looks like he hasn't shaved or eaten well for the past 15 years. A classic mirror. She puts on the serious face that she really does not out. I'm swaying. No, Hannah, you're not. Bones, though? Maybe. Excuse me? Someone like you has no right to say that to me. Let's try to settle down, shall we? And now it's sudden, but would you mind explaining the request to us? The CGF wouldn't be coming for us for help unless it really needed it. So I've been curious to learn the details. Yes, that's correct. Forgive me for losing focus for a moment there. So we've been searching the premises here as Belgard Gate for a certain time. Crucial item that's gone missing. Normally finding it would be our top priority, but as you can see, we're running short on manpower during the anniversary festival. That's why we decided to ask for some assistance in the matter. I think I understand the situation. So what exactly are we looking for? It's the key to the armored car that the Guardian Force has just deployed. It's one of our newer models. A new model? I had only heard rumors about it, so I take it that has finally been deployed? I fail to understand how you could have lost something so valuable. Let me guess, the commander? I suppose that wasn't a hard guess. It wasn't? How so? Well, it started yesterday. The commander threw an exclusive party to ring in Crossbell's 70th anniversary. Over the course of the night, the commander drank much more alcohol than he should have. Then he had one of the soldiers drive our new armored car to his party. Must have been trying to win over the higher-ups by showing off his new shiny ride. How very tasteless. Once the commander returned and had the car parked inside the gate, he snatched the key from the driver. And later it just vanished from his position somehow. Now that we can't move the car, we had no choice but to put a tarp over it in a last-ditch effort to conceal it. I was wondering what it was doing outside. But was that really your best move? The tarp almost makes it even more conspicuous. Well, if they left the car as is, it would probably raise a lot of questions they don't wish to answer. For example, why exactly is the CGF's new heavy-duty armored car actively deployed inside of the border's gate? If the Imperial Army took it as a threat, I'm sure we'd be able to reason with them. We can't be serious. At the very least, we'd like to avoid any provocation at all costs. Is this new model really all that? The armored cars were used before were pretty top of the line in terms of defense and mobility. If I remember right. Trust me, it is. The new model is an upgraded, more combat-oriented version of our old cars. It's a coupe with Vulcan cannons, miniature missile pods, and has an entire overhaul when it comes to its base firepower. If you inspected the CGF's entire arsenal, it would easily come out on top, no doubt about it. Gotcha. I agree with ya. Then leaving that out in the open sounds a bit too dicey. So where exactly is that oh so wonderful commander right now anyway? This is still his office, ain't it? It is. He's just away at the moment. He headed out this morning and left us to sort out this mess. He said he couldn't possibly call off the soirees he was hosting for the festival and flake out on the crossbell stop elites. I think not. Sounds like him, alright. The more I hear about this commander, the less I am eager to meet him. Anyway, we really want to move the armored car out of the public's eye ASAP. Will you help us find the key? We'd be happy to help, Warrant Officer. Really, thank you very much. Now, would you mind helping us retrace the commander's steps? This is a long quest. Did he mention anything that might give us any leads? Let me think. If you'd like to hear that he was able to get out of him this morning, that should suffice. When the commander returned, he had the armored car parked right inside of the gate. He took the key from the soldier driving. Then I imagined he was craving a light snack to wash down all that alcohol. So he stopped by the mess hall and had one of the cooks make him some food. Afterwards, he walked up to the roof and sung his heart out for quite a while. Once he finally tired himself out, he realized he had no idea where the key had gone. He sounds like a proper drunk. I think it was a miracle that he made it up to the rooftop at all given his condition. Just another day in the life of that deadbeat. For what we've just heard, we know for a fact that the key was lost while he was gallivanting around the gate. And if that's the case, we shouldn't have to worry about searching anywhere other than Belgard's gate. I agree, Ellie. Alright then, we should perform a sweep of the general area first. Who knows, we might find some clues or, with luck, the key. Warrant Officers, Mariel, would you like to accompany us in our search? I'm afraid not. I feel like I would just get in the way if I came along. I'll still be doing what I can to find it through, starting with tearing apart the commander's office. Don't worry about that thing. Even in the most desperate situation, you can always count on all Randy's help you at a pitch. Geez, I really am counting on you, Randy, so I hope you can live up to that big talk. We should go ahead and commence our search for the key. Let's start by searching the armored car itself. Quest, the important item retrieval started. Let's go! Thank you for the hydrate. Nom 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 nom. Nom. And thank you for the search. Oh. Let's see, after talking to the NPC, move once again to the floor below and interact with the tank covered with a blue blanket. Hello, Cass. Thank you for redeeming seconds. Hope you've had a nice day. Oh, the good old Minecraft that I haven't played in like 15 years. So according to Mario, the commander parked the car here and it hasn't been moved since. I'd say we should search the area for the key, but I assume the CGF could have found it if it was actually here. That's a good point. It would be a waste of time to research the area again. Besides, since the car has those bulky Vulcan cannons on top, we can't exactly remove the tarp to take a closer look. I think I kind of wanted to see this baby in all its glory. Randy, have you ridden in an armored car like this before? This model should be a modified edition of the conventional armored car, so it should feel largely the same. Nah, there's just something I'm kind of curious about. If they got permission to use them, I'm sure they'd be super nice for patrols and stuff like that. I bet no will die of happiness. I think you might be right. Looks so we have visitors from the Empire. Let's go check it out. Why is there so many cutscenes for the side quest? Oh, if it isn't the fine ladies and gentlemen of the special support section. Good day, everyone. I trust that crossbell has been treating you well. Uncle Dieter? It's been a while, sir. It has indeed. You'll have to forgive me. Did my arrival get in the way of your duties? Not at all. This guy is suave as ever, I see. Are you returning from a business trip by any chance, sir? That's right, negotiations of the Empire. But that aside, can't help but ask about the great big thing sitting behind you. I guess it's hard not to notice. It's kind of a long story. Ah, I see. Allow me to make an educated guess then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it must be one of the CGV's new armored cars or something like that, right? How did you... Did it catch you off guard? There's a simple explanation, I assure you. You see, at the party I attended yesterday, I ran into the CGF commander. He, in his drunkenness, mentioned something about that very car to one of his subordinates, I believe. I've sat with him at multiple parties now. Not only do you think he should work on that drinking problem of his? The answer's that. He must have left the Empire directly after the party, correct? And if that's the case, you might have the clue we're looking for. What exactly do you mean? Allow me to explain. I think I'm starting to understand. That would certainly explain why there's an armored vehicle with mounted guns just sitting in the middle of a high-traffic area. However, I'm afraid I won't be much help to you all. Like I said earlier, I have negotiations on the Empire today, so I have to leave the party early in order to make it on time. In other words, by the time Commander make it back to Belgard Gate, I was already gone. Geez, what a bummer. Guess all we can do is stick to retracing his steps. This may be presumptuous of me to ask, but can I give you a piece of advice while I was given by a bell a long time ago? Mario Bell, he gave you advice? Again, it was many years ago, but I have the habit of losing things. There were just so many projects I had to keep track of that I couldn't help but misplace a document here and there. Really, I would have never guessed that judging by how you act now. I feel like part of it had to do with me still being young and inexperienced at the time too. Anyway, every time I would lose something, Belle would always be there to find it for me. And each time, she would let out a great big sigh and tell me this. Father, how many times do I need to tell you? When you lose something, you have to be looking where you least expect it to be. Search the unexpected places. I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. In short, Belle was simply trying to tell me to change my perspective. But I don't know how useful you will find this advice, of course. No, sir, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't know if I've been much help, but I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh dear, seems to have gotten carried away with our conversation. I think my car might be a bit of a nuisance, sitting in the middle of the gate like this. If you'll excuse me. Oh, have a safe drive home, sir. Thank you, sir. Until we meet again, SSS. SSS? Yes. Never change. Never changes, that guy. You know, he gave us some pretty valuable advice. Change your perspective, huh? That's definitely something we forgot to think about. It might be the key to finding this, key. Now then, let's keep retracing the commander steps and see what they take us. I believe Warrant Officer Muriel told us that after the commander parked the car, he went to the mess hall. Yeah, let's take your investigation there. Sheesh, there's still 3 more steps to the side quest. Is this the cafeteria? Yo, Stella, keeping yourself busy? Oh, Randy, funny seeing you here. Were you wanting to order something? Not exactly. We're searching for the armored car's key as per warrant officer's Mary's request. Oh, so you guys are the ones who got stuck with that. The warrant officer already asked me to look around. I climbed over the mess hall high and low, but it's nowhere to be found. I suppose we can mark this off our list then. We're in the process of retracing the commander's steps. Do you mind recounting what you witnessed last night? Sure, I don't mind. The first day of the anniversary's festival was incredibly hectic here. I was finally winding down from the craziness on the day when the commander stormed in here. I really liked it. All of a sudden, he yelled at me to cook something that would sober him up, so I had to do some forced overtime. And because of that, I wasn't able to get around to any of the prep work I needed to do for today. Sounds pretty terrible. Oh, for sure. Guy staggers around like he owns the place, but doesn't do a lick of actual work. Sounds like he's the complete opposite of Deputy Commander Bales. Excuse me, would you know if he had the key on him while he was eating his meal? Beats me. I only heard about it being lost when I woke up this morning, so I'm afraid I wasn't really paying attention. Is that so? There's no way of knowing whether he had the key here or not. What's everyone doing gathered around the mess hall? Wow, this was beyond my expectations. These people are here helping the CGF recovering that key or whatever. Nice to meet you. For the special support section. Oh yeah, I've heard about you all. Nice to meet you too. Hey Beyond, still the same military buff as always. Sure is messy. I mean, kinda. A little. It's been a while, Randy. So Beyond, did you end up finding the key now? The one the warrant officer told us about? After giving it a quick search, I can safely say that it is in the inn. I'm pretty sure the commander didn't bother heading there after his meal anyway. Sorry, but what do you mean by pretty sure? Weren't you at the inn last night? I imagine you would know whether he came in or not. I finished my work of the day by then, so I was actually taking a break up on the roof when he got back. Wait, hold on. Do you remember something? Yeah, I passed by him as I was leaving the roof. If I'm not wrong, I remember him spinning around something that looked like a keychain. That must have been the key you are looking for. And that means it's extremely likely that the commander has the key until he headed up to the roof after leaving the mess hall. It bothers me that he would act so nonchalant. With something so important. I certainly agree, but at the very least we picked up a valuable statement. Huh, good thing that memory of yours finally kicked in, eh? But better late than never, right? You gotta be kidding me. You realize how much time I wasted searching the mess hall because of you? Sorry about that. Well, I think it's about time for me to head back to work. See you later, Stella. He ran. Well, thanks to him, we finally got ourselves a solid lead. Thanks for all your help, too, Stella. Randy's right. Even though you only knew it wasn't in the mess hall, that narrowed down our list of potential hiding places significantly. You're welcome. I'm not really sure how important this key is, but please find it, not just for the CGF's sake, but for Warrant Officer Mariel. We'll do our best, I promise. Now as for our next destination, to the roof. To the roof! This goes all the way, it always goes to the top. And us little ones at the bottom have to clean it up. Oh, we made it to the roof. According to Warrant Officer Mary, the CGF commander sung his heart out up here. I imagine it took a while to climb upstairs while he was under the influence. Yes, but our biggest issue is that he doesn't remember where exactly he misplaced the key. If he were to lose it anywhere, this would be the place. Just search for a while to see where it takes us. Here it says located east. Wait, is that it? Why, I just want to work at the PngTuber. Lid of a juice can. Yeah, the tunnel leads into Arabonia, right? That's right. More specifically, that tunnel and the fortified mountain base up ahead both comprise the Aurelia Forest. As the Empire's easternmost stronghold, it is used to keep Calvert in check. Seeing it this close, I can't help but feel incredibly intimidated by the Empire. Can't blame you for feeling that way, Teotap. After all, the mountains hide in two of the Empire's scariest weapons, the railway guns. Railway guns. I feel like I've heard of them before somewhere. I'm sure you have. They're the pride and joy of the Imperial Army, their ultimate weapons of mass destruction. Alright, those boys fire 80 red shells. Interesting, so these are the battle weapons developed by the Rainford Company. Years ago, tensions between the Empire and the Republic had finally reached a breaking point. While both countries began to conduct large-scale military exercises, the wall over the open revealing their two enormous railway guns. Weapons which have the capacity to hit Crossbell City. Arabonia were to unleash them. Tragedy would be unavoidable. The Crossbell Times never once mentioned these while I was living in Calvert. Never knew things were that unstable at the time. Well, as you can see, they got their trump card stored away right now. We might owe the Libellarian Queen's non-aggression pact, thanks for that. Definitely. I'd always heard that she was an admirable person, but I have a newfound respect for her now. Looks like we got sidetracked. We should continue our search for the key. No, I didn't mean to do that. I don't see anywhere. Well, at the very least, we know for the fact the commander was up here. True, but we may have made a mistake to assume that he dropped the key on the roof. If that were the case, the guardsmen would have found it immediately. Considering what Mr. Coyce told us earlier, we might need to change our perspective of the entire thing. It's only a possibility, but what if the key fell into a place that we can't normally reach? Let's investigate each nook and cranny of this place one more time. Pick another one and run. Wrong place. No. Oh no, it failed again. Should be back. Huh? Lloyd? What's the matter? I see it. How the heck did it end up in a place like that? Given us your location, I'm not surprised that they were unable to find the key, no matter how much they scoured the gate. For now, let's let the warrant officer know. We should be able to reach it with a ladder. Hopefully they have one around here we can borrow. Let's go find her. I think you were looking for this. Josie ended up in a place like that. Never would have found it then. What probably happened is that your commander dropped it while he was sitting on the roof. That aside, I'm just relieved that you were able to find it. Thanks to you, we can finally move the armored car someplace where tourists won't stumble across it. I guess I'm in your depth this time, Randy. Don't worry about it. But if you really want to make things even, how about going on a date with me? It'd be a good time. I don't know what I was expecting. Idiots never change, do they? Well, thank you for everything, SSS. You're welcome. If you ever need anything from us, you'll have to do is submit a request. One second. Case closed, eh? One second. I suppose so. I wasn't sure we would find the key for a second there. If a stranger picked it up, I don't know what we would have done. Considering where it was dropped, I'd say we got lucky. I'm inclined to agree. Incidents like this could be avoided if the commander was a bit more observant. He's always been an incompetent guy who only thinks about himself, even back when I was stationed here. If we didn't find that key, Mario probably wouldn't have taken the heat for losing it. That man is hopeless. No denying that. Still, at least we know there are people like the deputy commander and the warrant officer doing honest work in the CGF. I like to think that most of the guardsmen are following suit, despite everything. Good point, Lloyd. Well, it's time to head out? Yeah, let's go. Let's go! Now, how do I leave? How did I get here? Here we go. Doo doo. Beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Where the heck am I? Okay. So I'm actually gonna end stream earlier today. Since I don't know, my parents are out now, and I don't know when they're gonna come back. So I think I'll just leave it here at the entrance of the next side quest. And then I'll complete the other side quest tomorrow stream. Which I have no, there's a lot. No, there isn't that many. Actually get some sleep? Maybe. I'm going to work on the thumbnail and some other stuff. But I am going to rate to somebody if y'all don't mind. Actually get some sleep is good. Yeah, actually getting some sleep is good. Oh no! No, It's fine. No, It's fine. Well then, thank you everyone who came by. I shall see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Good night, y'all sleep well. Thank y'all for being here.